I think you two who are early in chat are, mentioning the wrong fantasy RPG. But I appreciate it. Hello, and thank you. How's everyone doing? Yeah. So, we're playing more of this tonight since it went so well yesterday. So I figured, why not? I didn't really like playing anything else. Been busy writing today. Kind of like I'm not in a... I've already spent all my creativity points. So I didn't want to put any more into finding a different game to play. So more of this. But I think you guys will enjoy it. We'll make good progress. Cut Stupid thinks they're first. No, GMC has that title. He actually responded. Does it count as first if he has a reply? If he sends a chat message before the stream even starts? What's up, Goku? Make it whole. Oddsty? Makiri? Tuxedo Penguin? Night-Chan. All good people, all amazing people even. How you doing? Good morning where you currently am. Oh, early bird then. How early in the morning? Nobody expects a video game Inquisition. Well, we're part of the Inquisition, though. Unfortunately, I don't get to wear any of those really, bright red cardinal suits. Can I play this game to completion for 12 more days to really screw me up? Hold it right there, devil. I mean, I might want to take a break from it here and then. You need to laundry, and you really don't want to fuck your life. How's laundry gonna fuck up your life? I've never seen a laundry done so bad that it completely screws up your life and your choices you made in it. But, good luck with that. What's up, Sly Gamer? So let me go ahead and start sending out these messages across the lands, specifically to Discord and YouTube. There we go. And done. So anything interesting happened today? Did I miss any big news? I've been like nose deep in like FF12 video footage, so I might have missed some big announcements because I haven't bothered to look. Sony ever given a new date for their PS4 showcase? And like, figured it would have, they would have at least given a date by now, since everything should be ready to go. World is still burning, you say. Let's masturbate. I forget where I've seen that video of just some weird-looking person going, "The world is burning. Let's all masturbate." I have no idea where it comes from, but I oddly quote it here and then. Horny chat? Keep it in your pants tonight, chat. This is a Christian stream. Right. I've converted. I've saved. At my baptism the other day. Well, after the stream even. Felt it was necessary after everyone chanted about my dick for an hour. Had to get myself right with God. Will I consult the chat for story bending choices later in the game? Absolutely not. I'll make those when I come to them, usually by flipping a coin. And like, oh, well, there we go. And now the whole party's dead and hates me. Penis move. Oh, now you even spoil our most sacred of memes. Protesters ripped down a statue in Bristol, UK, of a slave trader and chunked it into the sea. Why was there a statue of a slave trader in Bristol, UK? I'm guessing he did something else besides that. Otherwise, I can't imagine they just put him like, you know what he did really well? He really sold a lot of slaves. Let's make a statue. I'm guessing. Then again, I could be wrong. The statue game can get weird sometimes. Might have been more than slaves that he traded. Well, I'm guessing he was a fluid merchant, but yeah, you gotta have to have. I think you don't get a statue anywhere in the world if that's all you got to your name. But still, sounds like an asshole. I like sarcasm, and I do. Make your character sarcastic as well. Well, we started last night. So far, I'm kind of keeping him, like, middle of the road. He's still new. He's still confused about what's going on. Maybe he'll harden as the Inquisition grows. Let me, click on the game. We're gonna see this building blow up again. You think they would have changed this for, like, different areas of the game you're in? That'd been nice. Do a Half-Life kind of thing. The chat could make a statue of me one day. Please don't. Or at least wait until I'm dead, if, that ever happens. That way I don't have to be ashamed of it. Will we talk about taxes again tonight? I don't know, I think we covered most of the, relevant topics on taxes last night. You were watching my old videos last night and you completely forgot what I sounded like with the old mic. It was weird with no deep monotone. Oh, you mean like the, hey gamers, well, I'd have to like mess with my audio settings, but like, what's up gamers, or what's up pilots? Dartigan Jones here. Bringing you all the hottest, Titanfall action that you really don't care about, because you're only going to play this game for 1 week. Let's get started. Who am I thinking of romancing? I haven't even met all my characters yet. Let's focus on the important things, like saving the world. Before we think, like, man, I want to breed with that dwarf lady. I don't know. It was the Arkham Knight vid? Yeah, well, along those lines. Like I said, I still use the, I was using that voice for some, like, the first dozen videos. Till I got, figured out that, maybe people will like my regular voice. So I kept using the Titanfall dude voice. Okay, I'm now saturated with green tea. Fully saturated. We have a pretty good chat going. I think we should go ahead and get started, shouldn't we? One of your favorite games. This one? Ah, well. I will most certainly annoy you to death by playing it poorly. And you will likely just be grinding your teeth as you watch. Trust me, I'm good at that. Question wasn't about passing on my genes, but about the activity that I might allow. Well, that's the important part of it, though. Where's my mouse again? There we go. It's always looking like a little particle effect with the rest of them flowing around. So I'm like, which one's my mouse? Alright, last night we did a bunch of side quests in that boring forest place, and made preacher lady happy, and then other guy happy. What should you use to make my statue? Just 3D print it. It's a lot more economical. You got a guide handy? Nah, I think I can find my way. I'm not that inept.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west.
Yeah, we gotta go find Horsemaster.
We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Majors and Templars are done killing each other.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
And you as well.
So, let's look around. We got stuff. And more stuff. Which one was the Horsemaster? The find the complete the all astrium petals, those things. In Call of Cthulhu, you got lost a lot. Which Call of Cthulhu? Oh, you mean the one I just played a couple weeks ago? Yeah, because that game was poorly designed. Most of these are those shard quests, aren't they? Alright, since we got these things here, we'll go check those out. What do you have for me? Which one of you can speak? You ever just go into a new place and ask that question? Which one of you can communicate? You there, you have a speech balloon. So what class am I gonna go for? I've already chosen my class. I'm like, knight guy. Sword, and you'll just like straight up, like, I hit you with swords. It's a simple but effective class. I can also light your pot fire.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
What's the problem?
These people need food.
There's subclasses. They hasn't introduced that to me yet. I'll worry about that when it comes.
Cook's easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Oh, look at that. Cutest Neko. 10 months. Persona 5. Someday. The meme will be real. Well,
Good luck.
then you won't be able to... If I ever actually do play Persona 5, chat, you won't be able to make the Persona 5 jokes anymore. Is that what you want? Do you want the meme to come to an end? You don't want that, do you? You want to be able to, like, pester me about Persona 5 for, like, years and years. Also, GMC, thank you for a gift sub to Rosebud. There will always be another one, yeah, but who... I guess you could switch to Dragon Quest.
Please, somebody, my wife needs help.
Farewell.
No, talk to him.
Can you help my wife?
Be a step ahead and send Persona 4.
What's wrong with your wife?
You ask of many challenges.
The weather spell. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong.
The shard quests? Yeah, I've already got them on my map from looking through like crystal skulls for a while. So a lot of them are already here. It's just like the pestering me to go find them. Oh god, they're sending me back there. My lover's phylactery. Phylactery found on a dead Templar belongs to his mage. Okay, we can turn that one in apparently. Vernon Alsey thinks, if you could be fluent in any language that has ever existed, what language would I choose? Ancient Sumerian. That way it would be completely useless, but I could be full of myself. Like, oh, you don't speak Ancient Sumerian? Well, that's too bad. What, you thought I was going to pick Japanese? Plus, Ancient Sumerian is like a really cool language. It's like all two-letter words. So like, or at least that's what I learned in Snow Crash. Apparently, that language can also hack your brain, according to that book, and they wouldn't lie. You're not with the rebels, Jesus. GMC gifted a sub to Corpse Handler. Thank you, GMC.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I also wouldn't mind being able to speak Old English, since it's practically, if you hear someone speaking Old English, even if you speak English, you will not understand what they're saying. Thank you again to the sub for African Rambo, GMZ.
I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
Here, take the phylactery.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matron.
I suspect
Okay. And, I barely subscribe with Twitch Prime. Thank you for your first sub.
and the fools.
Breaking that sub virginity.
Thank you.
That's a terrible way of putting it, and I made it myself sound like a creep, but I did it anyways.
For your
You exercised in a gym today. Nice. I actually did my exercise of my upper body stuff today. Earlier. Tomorrow will be a break day for me. Corpse Handler, I give it a sub to the community as well. Who got it? Karchari is 84. Got it. Thank you, Corpse Handler. So, tell me about you and Matrine.
I'd like to know more about you and Matron.
Did your workout feel good though, Puff? Or were you like super sore because it's been a while?
As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas.
This game reused the King Radovid questline in Witcher 3. Well, the whole, magic users being persecuted has been a thing since the first Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins. Dragon Age Origins. That's always been like one of the major, parts of their world building. This was the game that focused on it in,
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees.
entirely.
You on your own.
Yes.
Also, 500 bits from Absolus. Hello, I'm playing a thing. But in your place, I might have potentially maybe tied a friend to a chair and forced him to watch in your play. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Stop. Please don't break him.
I will endanger no more.
Well, I'll try my best, but I think I need to call the police on you. And Gib Church 2018, subscribe with Tier 1. Thank you, Gib Church. A lot of new people tonight.
The Inquisition could use the skills of
I mean, I don't want someone, doing Clockwork Orange with using my streams. That doesn't reflect well on me.
The Inquisition any better?
Someone's eyes have to be held open while they're screaming, "Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I was wrong!" Then I'm not very good at this.
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
Wait, did she not join me? Why didn't you join me?
May I help you?
Join the Inquisition.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels.
Oh,
How is the Inquisition any better?
she's a pacifist.
Farewell.
Good day.
Have I been a Clockwork Orange? No, I've never been fond of the old ultraviolence. Okay. This map is I don't like how much this map is filling out with like ins and bobs to do. She only joins if you're a mage as well. I see. So there's some restrictions on that. Right of it has been a douche to magic people since the books. Well, then I guess maybe they did like. That's not exactly something you could probably. Well, I guess you could be inspired by it, but I think it's just more like, hey, they settle on the same idea.
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it. These poor sods lost everything when the mages...
This game did come out before Witcher 3 too,
If we were in a village...
and I
we
would
just
expect they'd probably be more inspired by something in the game.
Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies. Just haven't been able to find them.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
And see you.
Jesus. What's going on? Yeah, thank you, GMC, for the sub to Jerusalem now. I gotta start playing a game, because you'll get too distracted. What were these X's? Are those like things I already did, or something I gotta turn in? Or is that like a symbol of a failed thing I did? I don't know. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Let's go down here, grab shards, then do whatever all these goddamn missions that keep popping up. Chat is filled with stone cold pimps. I mean, are you saying that about yourself? Apostate mages. Okay, gotcha. Ongoing quests. Yeah, I'm not even sure which one of these is the main quest. I thought I had to find the horse guy, but I don't see that on my map. Feels good to watch a live stream of me, huh? Well, that's better than the other one who was like talking about you'll Clockwork Oranging someone to watch my stream. Thank you. Country, it's like 2 in the morning and you can't watch them? I can understand that. Depends on the nationality of the streamer you want to watch, I guess. Okay, there's a shard. There are 22 shards to find. Oh, this is a mission I am not going to bother, finishing. Holy God. Knock down the collectathon missions a bit, game developers. What do I mean to Clockwork Orange someone? Where they basically tie the guy to a chair and hold his eyelids open and force him to watch, scenes of extreme horror and violence. And it's like just torturing someone to watch something. There's more, and yeah, I'm gonna guess every area has that shard thing, doesn't it? This one's on the roof. Do you get anything good from finding all the shards, or just like, here's some experience, good job? Oh, it's good that you can abuse the jump. Permanent resistances. Okay, that's not too bad. It's a lot of goddamn work. Where it is. There it is. You pick it up. Well, actually, I can make you do that. No, 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 don't jump off.
Perhaps the Inquisition could determine the nature of these objects.
They open magical doors with magical passive effects. You know, I already got the whole passive effect thing, but you don't give away everything. Let me learn, chat. Let me experience. Okay, hunger pangs. Wild rams live in the hills near the crossroads. Their meat could mean the difference between comfort and starvation. Killing animals? I'm down. Fair Clockwork Orange and more cult indoctrination. Yes, it's totally different. Come back. Wait. Oh, there's a dude sneaking up behind me. Good. What would it take to make me 100% Red Dead Redemption 2? Stronger will than I have, I guess. I don't know. I usually don't 100% games. That's usually way too much time. And just makes you dislike a game, you know, because after spending so much time with it. Right, I need to kill
I think it's time you stopped playing the wounded party with me, Varric.
Ignoring the times.
Also, thank you for the you know, sub train.
No such thing.
Thank you.
Questioned
GMC with a
and
subbed
therefore
archive as well.
even so you could tell your story to the divine.
What then? Thanks, Varric. We believe you. See you around.
Do not pretend to be.
I don't guess they'll mind if the goat meat is like, you know, charred with magic, right?
Yes, thank you for not torturing me. I'm so much happier now.
Stop running. In my opinion, the game is good. 100%ing it will be fine. I don't know. Sometimes you just get tired of a game that's even you really enjoy. Oh, it's really hard to kill a fucking sheep. Meanwhile, they killed a fox. Good job, team. Why am I running? I'm trying to kill sheep. Why is my party so far ahead of me? Is this dude just slower than the rest of my team? Or am I just not hitting the button to run? Jesus Christ, where'd they go? Why on earth did you take away Varric's awesome purple crossbow? I didn't, I don't think. Here, let's do this properly. By fucking fireballing it. Yeah, it's already cooked meat too. We need Tim Ran meat. Boo. I think I've already scared all of them off too. No, I still got the weapon, I just put something else on him because it was better. He's wielding daggers? Well, yeah, but they were better than his crossbow. Jesus Christ, have I stepped on some kind of like, landmine for the fan base of this game? Took off the bow! How dare he? I mean, I saw that the other thing had better green numbers, so I went with that. Chat. I mean, I'm not selling it, but supposedly I can upgrade it later, so we'll do that. God damn it, I had to, all those goats got chased off earlier. They're no longer here. There's one. All his skills are in archery, too. Where's my loot? You tell me they don't always give me loot when I kill them? Goddamn Chad, I'll put the goddamn bow back on him. Just so that you'll stop bitching. There we go, Bianca. See, wow, look how much damage I'm trading. 126 DPS for, well, damage per second, that is, not the actual damage. But even the actual damage is higher. What chat demands. Where'd my goat meat go? I'm supposed to have gotten goat meat. You missed the daggers? Oh, fuck you. So I guess since we are hunting goat, it helps to have the range. Or rams. I keep saying goat, but it's rams. Take all. Okay, 3 of 10. This is going slow. This is not exactly a Witcher side quest, is it? Toasty finisher, 10 months. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. It's hard to have a truly amazing day in these trying times, but hold on a second. I'm about to make mine better by testing this game lets me kill birds. Apparently not. You cannot kill birds. I just dropped a fireball on them. Nothing. Resilient birds. God, they're not even afraid of man. At least have your birds take flight when the human comes. Well, I guess maybe it's because I'm an elf. I don't know. Haters not programmed to do anything. Boo. Anyways, I don't see any more rams. If you're looking for the main quest, you need to go back to Haven or even Battle Royale. Well, right now we're just doing a few side quests.
Away with you.
And mainly just killing the local wildlife. Hold on. Your birds are fireproof. You need to return them.
Goodbye.
I think we almost got enough. I think it's like half. Time to return to the shadows from whence you came, huh? You watch the stream in whatever way you like. Whether that be lurking or an active, chatter. No, it's mine. I killed it. Just for shits and giggles, you should maybe go visit the overpowered dragon on this map. Just so I can die quickly is what you're actually saying, right? Hey, let's go see how quick you die. I didn't even know there was a dragon on this map. Level 13, you say? I don't even know what level I'm at. Well, I killed something here and I didn't even grab the stuff. Oh, that's a finis fur. Wrong thing. You're the one I need. How many does that make? 8, we need 2 more. 2 more rams. Fight the dragon, win the adoration of chat for the night. You realize I would probably have to like grind out a bunch of levels to do so. And you know me in grinding. As soon as I start doing it, my dislike, rises steadily. Come on, spawn. That's all I need you to do. Is it weird that you earn a trophy in Nier Automata by staring up 2B's skirt? It's, it's funny. It's meant to be a joke. I mean, even the name of that achievement is like, makes it funny. It's just one of those joke achievements. Why wouldn't you give them out for that? And they know their audience. They knew what they were doing. You don't make an outfit like that with, a butt like that and not expect people to look. Come on, why are you holding out on me, game? Surprised they don't give you an achievement for doing the same thing in Resident Evil 4 with Ashley. Maybe the new one will do so. But I'm gonna guess Ashley probably won't even be wearing a skirt in Resident Evil 4 Remake. I wonder if she'll still be the president's daughter, because that was always a really cheesy kind of like bit of the plot, but I didn't mind it because I liked the cheese in that game. Maybe she'll be like a senator's daughter now. Since that's a bit more believable. Come on, give me some rams. U.S. Marines are raiding Ram Ranch. The fuck cowboy butts. I'm sorry, that joke just hit me really hard. Ram Ranch is under lockdown. Maybe I've run out of the... Maybe they won't spawn anymore. I'm not seeing any. Let's just continue on. Maybe we'll find some at random. You managed to kill the dragon quite early in the game. One of your teammates, though doesn't have him yet, absolutely loves to kill dragons. So. Aren't dragons incredibly rare in this world, though?
You know there was a blight here, right?
All right, yes. Except during the blight.
Like, that was like a major plot element that, like, they're very rare, and when they're found by, like, the orc people, they turn it into their god. Let's see what, okay, maybe check a different area of this place, because there's none on this side. Plenty of ferret foxes, though. Why is it called Dragon Age? Because it's the age of dragons, I guess. I don't know. You tell me. It sounded like a cool name, so that's probably the reason. Ram Ranch video game or a mod for... You don't know what Ram Ranch is, do you? Go on YouTube and look up Ram Ranch under lockdown. Also, don't open trash inside. Get the sub to Night Sean. Thank you, don't open. They're just not gonna spawn any more rams. You right, mate? You sounded a bit more sassy than usual. I'm full of sass, always. We'll go here and do this. Maybe we'll find more rams on the way. It's the age where dragons return after 1,000 years. Well, there you go. Explains it all. Ram Ranch skit from Eric and Andre show? Exactly. Or was it a skit? I always thought it was a real thing and there actually is a Ram Ranch somewhere. Maybe I was just taken in by... You're like, oh, that must be real. That's not... Because it could totally be real. If it was in Vegas. Remember to save often? Yeah, well, I haven't really done anything of importance just yet, but sure, why not? Chad, do you think if you have kids, you'll like one of the lessons you teach your children, annoyingly so, is like, don't forget, save your game. So like how our parents were like, don't forget, wear a helmet. Don't forget, don't stay on after 8. Like, we'll be like, son, you gotta learn macros first, son, macros. And save your game. Save scum if you need to. Wait, all 3 of these are bad guys. Just no, just one of this.
The fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
The kids will learn the hard way, you say. Oh shit, I just, saw Ram. Oh, fuck.
Enough!
You guys continue your fight there. I'm just trying to get my Ram parts. Alright. Friendly. No, the Ram. That's all the Ram made I need. Alright, now I'm good to kill. Thank you for saying your username correctly. Usually I get that wrong though. I'm bad at that. Alright, we got all the Ram we needed, so that's one thing out of the way. What were we gonna do? Go down here and in the elements, apostate mages have supply caches hidden somewhere. Apparently just all these supply caches. We have, medieval geocaching. So also, maybe I can close that rift now. Did I make your character learn to actively block with your shield? It will be useful. I guess that's an ability I have to learn, so I don't think I have it just yet. Or maybe I did, I don't know. This looks more like an MMO than FF12. It plays like that as well, but it still, it actually feels engaging because you actually attack when you hit a button instead of waiting for a bar to fill up. MMO collection-like quests or climbing towers? Why must you make me choose between 2 different piles of shit? Is this inside the cave, or... I can't go... It has to be, because I can't go anywhere else. Yeah, there's no way, so it must be down there. Any tips on how to avoid being called a Satanist? You're using a goat skull from your friend's farm to make one of those spirit of the forest helmet kind of vibe. I've never really experienced this problem of being called a Satanist, so I don't really know how to counter it. All I can really say is just good luck with that, but don't drink the blood of children, or sacrifice any virgins in a graveyard. That'll help your reputation a lot. Maybe go to church. Seems like it might work. Was that it? No. Yeah, get rid of any ritual daggers you have. Yeah, I'm like right on top of it, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. In Red Dead 2, during how many firefights did you have to stop and search for your hat? I think I just never bothered with it after the first couple hours of the game. Like, I'll get a new hat.
Supply caches Recruit Whittle wished us to find.
Right, that was how you claim the supply cache, I guess. Put a flag down. Maybe someone who's a Brit in chat can answer, but do you ever just find yourself wanting to plant a flag somewhere? This also goes for any Spaniards, too. Just like, man, I wish I could just plant a flag. My nation. Claim the land. In the name of the royalty. You think that just, like, becomes a cultural thing after a while? Let's, maybe let's go over there and kick those demons' ass that were whooping us pretty hard earlier. I mean, everyone has their, like, their weird cultural thing. Like, we Americans was like, I also want to, like, spread the country to the other side of to another ocean. Manifest destiny and all. Maybe drive a herd of cattle. An American thing? We're only famous for planting a flag on the moon. We didn't get around, doing colonialism that much. Kind of out of style once we came around, or once we like finally got our shit together. We did claim a couple islands, but mainly just by treaties and war, though. Not like just this is our knowledge. We put a flag on the ground. Who else has a flag on the moon? No one, just us. We're the only ones who have been there. Though we didn't do it like the moon's ours. First here, can't take it back. We just like just to show that we're here. Let's say, well, can't. Good, I love to miss. You drink potion. Drink potion now. This is a big fade rift. Oh, I just realized I'm fucking dead, mate. Yeah, we're just not high enough level to do that. Also tried to take you over, but we burned out. We didn't try to take you over. We just figured, hey, Canada, you'd be happier here. Come with us. Join our party instead. We'll avoid that and go there instead. But still, not a cool move burning our White House down, or our capital. Not cool, Canada. But you're forgiven. We'll let you have that one. Will I sin justice injustice 1? Oh, if I do fighting games, the next one likely to be like the Mortal Kombat games. So same developer, but just different series. Technically, Canada didn't burn the White House. It was Canadian soldiers under the command of the British. But hey, we still let them use it. Like, yeah, go ahead, go do it. Go get to it. Get cracking. No Australians in chat? I don't know. Do they even get Twitch in Australia? Is it even possible with the internet there? So up there, I take it. I don't know how to get to that one. Guess I have to go near that thing, but risk the wrath of the demons. Whoops, sorry, that just happens sometimes. When I get a message for no, just Twitch telling me that I'm streaming again. Any chance to send Silent Hill 2? I played that actually not too long ago, but I don't really think it's doable because there's not really a lot wrong with that game that I could really make fun of and not make myself look like a giant asshole. That game's like a master of like subtlety, and because it doesn't really tell you a lot of things directly. Like, you want to learn the story? Pay attention. Come to your own conclusions. And it tells its story pretty well, I'll give it that too. What the fuck is killing me? Oh, you are killing me. I didn't even sign up for that fight. I was trying to like find the shard, but I just can't get to it from here. I guess my party will eventually respawn next to me. Right? Twitch in Australia is basically dead. The internet is apparently abysmal. Yeah, I can imagine. It's like really, I guess Australia basically only has an intranet. Like it's, they can only well, no, they can, but I've heard stories that if you're trying to access anything, it's stored, any site, it's not inside Australia or it doesn't have servers there. It can be a pain in the ass. Have I played Eco? Very briefly, a long time ago, but I never finished it. So okay, shallow breaths. We'll do that now. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Australians' internet is made of sticks, strings, and powered by kangaroos. That would actually be better than what they probably have. I think it's just because, hey, they're on, they're all the way out there by themselves, so, big connection time. But hey, we'll all be able to, access, Starlink soon enough. Maybe that'll help things out. Wow, you just climbed from the ceiling, didn't you, Mr. Priest guy? What was that all about? being nice should be taught in schools more. There's a lot of things that should be taught in schools, but that I think they should be. Civics needs to make a comeback too. People are getting all their like political learnings from like internet YouTube videos. Probably not the best place.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
In fact, I think YouTube is a significant part of a lot of people's education these days. Your mother needs help.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
Also, I think gym class needs to be a bigger deal.
I can help. I have some already made.
Even though I hated gym in school because I was I was just like the loner, didn't want to do anything like that. But later on, now you realize like, man, people need to be healthy. Maybe like a nutrition class would help too. In Japan, the first 2 to 3 years are spent learning manners in school. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. In the elements, okay, we'll travel there. You have a list of things to ask Dartigan every stream you can go to, and I'll read one question out. One of them was to ask, could you ever beat Deacon from Days Gone impression burning rippers? Don't even ask what you're asking me to answer it, but yeah, I could. Whatever that is. That wanted to push a policy of more. JFK wanted to push a policy of more and healthier and better educated Americans. You know, I actually saw that video last night, weirdly enough. That just weird that you creeps me out that you mentioned the same thing that I watched last night. That would have been a good thing too, but it apparently didn't catch on. I mean, I'm sure I would have hated it had I been exposed to it at school. Like, God, why did I have to do this much work? Are doing enough? I had to do 100 push-ups, but yeah, I think the country really needs it. Like, a lot of people are just not in good healthy right now, and that needs to change. I think people, when they're healthier, they're nicer people too. When you're not like stressing out or like being out of breath all the time, you just end up being a better person because I don't know, you feel more capable. It's like they always say, good body, good mind, I guess. Oh, maybe that, there's some truth to that. Right. Claim more things. There's a big emphasis on PE and nutrition classes, which also teaches how to cook and clean from the ripe old age of 6. I would be down for that. Nice little education system then. Like almost nothing that I learned in school that I end up using. My education had to continue on my own afterwards, and like, oh, I'll learn the actual practical things. Good. One of the things you should teach us in school is that taxes should definitely be taught in school. Banking, taxes, how to manage your money, that's... Like, I guess some schools maybe offer classes on that, but it should be like something that everyone has to learn. Like, this is how you learn to be an adult class. That just needs to be in there. How the hell do I get up on top of this mountain to find this thing? There's a cave icon? I thought I'd been in that cave and didn't have any way up. There's no way that'll take me anywhere. I guess it has to be the cave. It is usual It is usual to use this monotone voice for game sim videos, or is it just because in Germany we have some channels doing this monotone voice also, but in Germany many people just steal content from international channels. Well, this is just my voice. I don't put on any type of like fake, voice or character to, to please people. It's just how it sounds. I just have one of those naturally flat, monotone voices, I guess. Is what it'd be. So, they're only adopting the monotone. I was born with it, you see. But, yeah, I think there's like a lot of people are like, it's weird, but I think, some people are like looking for that more laid-back, chill kind of voice because they're so used to YouTubers just being overly enthusiastic about every little thing and making a big deal out of it, like, just like acting like a 5-year-old in a man body, essentially. So I think people are over that. So maybe I'm the next trend, chat. Is there a dog attacking me? Happens in a lot in this game. You visit places you have to return to because the quests aren't active the first time. This doggo is strong. Didn't you get a dog as a character, a teammate in Origins? I think you did, didn't you? Or was it like... yeah, you did. You got a big-ass dog. Okay, well, it was inside the cave, not on top of it.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
The Warhound. You also got that, like, that weird lady rock person. That I have weirdly seen people make porn of. Why? It's a rock. But people did it. Alright, that takes care of all that stuff, except for that thing. Yeah, the golem.
Nothing to report, sir.
She all the bird killing golem? Yeah, that's right. She hated birds, didn't they? Because they crapped all over. Spec requisition. Hinterlands Geological Survey. Craft item. You have crafted that thing. No potions available. If it exists, yeah, I know all about Rule 34. I just like, still, how do you get turned on by a rock person? There's just some things my mind can't fathom. It's always the creepiest stuff when you find that kind of thing too. Like it ain't just like someone like, here's some respectful, romantic love. Here, no, here's someone just getting done with a metal chainsaw of a. I'm gonna stop because I don't even want to take this thought any further. How did I find out about rock love? It's just a GIF someone posted on a forum once. Sometimes the internet just springs stuff on you, you see. And you weren't even asking for it. Send early old PS2 and Xbox games? Well, I have. I'm sending a PS2 game right now. Right, that's the next one. We gotta return some quests, I think. What's my best impression of Deacon from Days Gone? He was the bald chainsaw guy, wasn't he? I mean, a chainsaw guy. Bald biker guy? I don't know, he didn't really have that specific of a voice. Nothing I can just really, like, imitate. I've mainly purged a lot of my memories of that game, too. Just because it was kind of forgettable.
By the end of Hardin Hightown, almost every character is revealed as a spy or a traitor.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone but Donnan turned out to be in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
There are a handful, but they're the exception.
Deacon was the main protagonist, so see, I've already forgotten even who the main guy was. He didn't really have a specific, character voice that I can really imitate either. Why do you have subtitles? Twitch has an automatic subtitle thing, you can turn it off, because it's terrible, it's never accurate. But you can leave it on for laughs as well. Who knows what it's saying I'm saying right now. Probably has a lot of B's in it, I've noticed. There's usually a lot of, like, B words.
Humans' right to figure out how things are.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Well, I've already done it, apparently. Requisition. It feels like a mission they just spawn sometimes. Like, hey, here, go find some shit.
Nothing to report, sir.
Deacon's voice actor is the guy that voices Jerry from Rick and Morty, huh? Build tents. Craft item. It's shocking how much this game is like Andromeda, and where you have to do all this stuff in every map. Really, she just said there was nothing to report. She's got another one already. No, Chris Parnell was not Deacon's voice actor. I have no idea who he was. I'm just going whatever chat says because I don't really care. He was a forgettable character, whoever he was.
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay, I did that too. I've done all this lady's stuff without ever having to access it. More tints. What now?
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
She wants to make another tint, apparently. I'm done making tints for you. I'm the boss around here. You go do it. What is all this up here? Yeah, we gotta turn stuff in, I think. Yeah, the potions and stuff. Yeah, we'll go do that. Then we'll head back to our main place and do the actual story quest. My impression of Sebastian Castanelos in the Evil Within 2 Sin video was very good. Did I do an impression? Wow. My memory of that is gone too. I can only keep so many thoughts up in this gigantic brain chat. I have to purge them from time to time. I don't remember half the jokes I ever write. It was billions of sins ago, yeah. Was it where I quoted him, saying something about, I'm gonna cut the shit out of you? Was that it? Where he's getting ready to cut the painting, he just says that dumb line? There's the one where you felt bad about forgetting to buy milk at the store. Well, I don't remember what that one's about. I can barely remember my own content, chat. Unless it's been fairly recent. That can be a good thing. You avoid falling into the same types of jokes over and over. Well, I usually try to avoid that anyways.
Of course.
Where are you at? I got stuff for you.
Do you have the potion?
Are all elves in this game just that skinny?
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you.
Don't forget to echolocate with V.
If ever I can help the Inquisition...
I will certainly always forget to do that, because there's already enough in this game to pay attention to. This game comes from the heart of the game design, that considers everyone to have ADHD, and you just have to constantly keep them overwhelmed with stuff to do, or they'll forget to play your game. Give them 30 missions at once. Sir, boss, don't you think it's a bit much? No! Do it! Add 10 more, in fact. With collections. Think you'd ever send PT? How can I even send that? So you walk down a hallway. I mean, I could send a Silent Hill game if they ever come out with that.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies. Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition. But no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
I fed them. Like me. In the elements, caches have been found. Yeah, we need to turn that in.
We'll see. What do you mean?
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
Have I found any lewd elves yet? Is that a common thing?
Refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Something tells me no. I got any new equipment? Nothing I'd want to use. Got Longsword of the Dragon seems pretty good. We'll stick with that. What am I even wearing right now? Scout mail. Okay. We leveled up any? Points to spin? No, it's taking a while to level up now. Alright. I think we're good on doing stuff here. I think people said we come back to this place later, right? So we basically cleared out this entire section, so all that's left is what's up there. Yeah, I think that's good for the time being. The rest of this stuff is like, you'll find shards, close rifts. Templars have left a note for an apostate brother, open camps. Yeah. Fighting between apostate mages. Well, that's actually a big thing, isn't it? It's got a big glowy thing around it. Templars to the west. Fighting between apostate mages and rogue Templars have been driven refugees from their homes and endangered everyone in the area. Maybe I should at least do that one. We'll do that one, then we'll move on. You don't even think you've discovered half this map yet? Well, You're probably right, but don't, I'm not sure what I was going about to reprimand you. I was like, but don't spoil, but that's not really a spoiler, but don't depress me, I think is the better way of putting it. Like, sometimes I just don't want a game to be that big. Let's go fight. Fight good. Let's save first, too. Why do people loot nuns? Basically anything that's a female and has a uniform will be looted. Name me one thing that doesn't have a uniform that's female and doesn't get looted. Sanitation uniform. I'm pretty sure you can find someone who like thinks, sanitation uniform is sexy on a lady. Well, it's basically just coverall, so yeah, there's plenty of people who think that's, attractive. What do I even do here? Just fight things? Apparently so. These are ice mines. I suggest you don't step on them. Well, I survived alright. Ice is overrated when it comes to magic anyways. Oh no, he's gonna throw an ice cube at me. Run! If you're an ice mage, I have no respect for you. Weak magic. Peasant magic. So those are on the way. Might as well grab the shards while we're here. Sorry, I had to stop and clean my shoes. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Not gonna lie. Taunt them. Do we think Cyberpunk will have a good boob rendering and the ability to go into outer space? Well, I think it's gonna have good boob rendering, yeah. Witcher 3 is, evidence of that they put some time into making sure those are, like, proper. Whether you go into outer space, no idea. That's neither here nor there. Do you hope you go into outer space? Not usually a big part of cyberpunk fiction, often. I mean, you'll be going into cyberspace, we know that much. So, that'll have to do. What's my expectations when it comes to boob rendering? Proper physics. They have to, like, move realistically, flatten out properly, depending on where the body is placed. That's something a lot of games don't get right. Believe it or not, Chad, when a woman lies down, their boobs flatten out because they're just, fat. They don't stay perky. This is a weird conversation. Why are we having it? Stop backing up. Good. Clearly a man who has taste and realistic ideology when it comes to the philosophy of boobs. Well, this is just the animation of them. Take mosaic piece. You'll get that crystal before I whatever do that or that is. You love that you're the fact that you're the only male in your friend group who actually knows female anatomy and how it works. When my guy friends think that big boobs stay up on their own with no support, you can laugh at them and not be laughed at. Yeah, they're kind of ignorant then. Not really much else to say about that, but yeah, that's dumb. Next, though, games need to start working on D physics. You're gonna have to get that right. I don't know if that won the battle or not, but I claimed the fort. You'd be surprised how many people... You'd be surprised how many people don't know that? Well, probably maybe they've spent too much time watching hentai where it doesn't happen. Or maybe they've seen nothing but like fake boobs where they actually still maintain their shape because they're a bag of silicone in there. So that's how you can tell the people who like you'll only know about it from porn. Of some variety. Alright, how does one make this stop? Yeah, there. Go there, I guess. Notice I didn't call them fake boobs, because that's a dumb thing to say. If you can touch them, they're real. But, they are what they are. I like her yoink maneuver where she grabs him with a chain and just pulls him over. Ooh, I'm running low on the push. These shield guys are really freaking annoying. I love this tree. So much so that the camera is focused on it. The active shield you mentioned earlier, you'll be able to block them to play. I think I have that on, or maybe I just haven't grabbed it yet. Who knows?
Do all right? I am glad of it.
Hope there's a heal spell I could teach this mage.
No superior attitude.
See if I actually gonna level up. Nope, not yet. Save though, because that was some tough fighting.
Dark and angry time.
And I'm out of posh.
So much of what people believe has come crashing down.
Yesterday was Dong chat. Yeah, my chat is very interested in biology. You see. As an expert in boob rendering, you assume you've had multiple encounters with various versions of them. Both real and imagined, you think, huh? Well, it's a possibility. I'm not the kind of kiss and tell, though. That always remains private. Fun fact about plate armor, if you're wearing a full set of proper quality and fight someone also wearing a full set, you're going to end up wrestling because plate armor is tough. Yeah, I'm seeing like videos on that, like you ain't getting through plate armor unless you got like... Actually, the best thing you use against someone wearing armor is like a very tiny hammer with a small head, so you could like dent it and crack their skull. But if you're using a sword or something, like you're not getting through it. Movies have led us wrong to think you can always like hit that sword into the tiny little chink in the armor. I don't think I can beat these guys, not with no health. But we shall try. I'm gonna control the mage and like just throw bombs at him. This is much easier when I control him. Electric spells work too. I don't have any electric spells though. Fire and ice are what I currently have. Which of the crazy conspiracies do I actually believe in? Do I believe in any of them? Is the question to ask. I don't... the thing about conspiracies is I would think something, usually everything is more simple than you think, and it isn't, that convoluted. So the more complex a conspiracy is, the even less likely it is to be true. So take the Illuminati, for instance. Do you really think there are enough people out there who are competent to run a centuries-old Machiavellian-style plot to run the world in secret, and no one has ever figured it out or stopped them? I mean, if they're that good, maybe they deserve to be running everything. Because goddamn, it's better than I could do. So, there aren't really too many conspiracy theories I would put much water in. Oh, no. Big guys. What happened to that guy in prison who apparently shall not be named? He died. Yeah, that's one of them out there that has definitely got some, okay, that's a bit too weird. That one, I'll give you that one. That guy totally was fucking murdered. Thinking about conspiracies, it's extremely hard to actually keep a secret for a lot of people, yeah. There's always gonna be people who get cold feet and can like, especially the longer it runs. Also, most people don't, you'll get involved with plans that will take centuries to carry out. Most people aren't gonna give a shit if like, hey, we'll run, 300 years from now, we'll be in charge of the world. That's good, but I'll be long dead when you think about it that way. So like, how would you ever convince people to join up with that? Hey, join our plan to rule the world after we're all dead, and it'll be our forebears. Or descendants, or whatever. So that's one reason I don't believe in that kind of thing. Most people would like if they're gonna put that much work and effort into it, they're gonna want to do it themselves, or be at least be there to reap some of the rewards. Is there a way to lock your Call of Cthulhu gameplay? Look at the one you played recently. Yeah, it's here on Twitch. It will eventually come to the archive channel on YouTube, but right now it's only on Twitch. Just click on the video section or wherever that's been moved to on Twitch, and you'll find all my most recent streams. What are my gender swap boob size? I'd probably be pretty small. My family doesn't really have that going on for it, for the females in it, that is. Locate the camp. I thought I was at the camp, but I'm so far nothing. The other Call of Cthulhu, you mean the one that, yeah, that one I don't know if that one is on the archive channel or not. I don't think it is. I think that came out. I played that before the archive channel got started, so it's not really been saved anywhere. So unless someone saved their own personal copy of it, I think you're out of luck. Let me place a mark. So maybe that'll point me to where I need to go. Yeah, I'm here, but it's not ending this, Templars to the west thing. Maybe it's above me? Go further? I don't know. Oh, here it is. Templar encampment. It's over this way.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
You love this chat, I love it too. Best chat on Twitch. Probably foolish to go in here without any extra, healing magic, but we're gonna do it. Ooh, that is some good area right there for one of these. You're upset because there was some past streams that you would have liked to watch, like the Resident Evil 5? Well, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't, like, I didn't have time to run a like a stream archive channel like that because I was working a full-time job plus doing my YouTube stuff. So it's only been like all of last year and this year that get archived. So unless someone like personally saved a copy of one of those streams, there's nothing I can do about it. Green shield is... Oh, that's what that was. I thought it was like, okay, maybe I should do that. I'm not used to controlling these cosmic powers. I believe in the first, Dragon Age, you can actually hit your own friend. There was friendly fire for the magic, wasn't there, for an area of effect thing? So you had to really be careful with it. I'm almost positive there was, because I remember having to position people properly when I cast all the big spells. This game has friendly fire? It doesn't look like my fireballs hit anyone. Except the enemy. But then again, I don't usually notice those kind of details, do I? It's off? Oh, okay. You can turn it on if you want, you mean. I think I'll leave it that way, because, you know, that would be bad.
Safer on the King's Road now.
Templars dealt with.
The apostates, however.
Also, Bozu Junzo. Thank you for the 10-month subscription, man. Or 13-month with a 10-month streak, actually. Fight me in Tekken Prince. Y'all, I've never played a Tekken game. I've played Virtua Fighter. I've played a lot of fighting games. Briefly. Never really got good at any of them. But Tekken's one I've never touched. Swedish fingers, huh? Sweden is in this game. Alright. I think that's all I want to do here for now. So we've accomplished a lot. There's like a lot of stuff left on the map is just as stupid, like shards and, you know, gate closings. So how do I go back to the you know, do I go to the legend? No. How do I get off this map and go to the world map? I see it. That's a great sword. Alright, let me save real quick. Alright, world map, shall we? Alright, so we've been in the apostate, fighting between Quest 1 of 10, apostates in Witchwood, fighting between apostate mages and rogue templars. Search Witchwood for the apostate stronghold is still left to do, but we need to find the horse guy, right? Quest 1 of 2, Havens, best and brightest. Speak with the smith, speak with the quartermaster, speak with the apothecary. Good help is not so hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some... I actually should have done that earlier, shouldn't I have? I think this is like my base of operations, isn't it? If they remastered Resident Evil 5, a game we all know I love, would I play it or sin it? Remastered, as in you mean just make it look prettier? No. You know, there's a difference between remake and remaster. A shit game that looks pretty is still just a shit game. We have things we gotta do here. Brief things, though. Speak with people, mainly. The remaster Resident Evil... Okay, I just read the comment. Losing track.
Wants to field a decent cavalry. It needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might...
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Can you improve my equipment? Do you have any designs? Investigate. Do you outfit the troops? Why do you need materials?
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
My sanity is slipping. We broke him with a boob question. You can't break me with a boob question. It's one of my favorite topics.
Who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Have any designs?
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something
The voice actor they got for the male guy is kind
Take a
of
look
stilted,
at the
isn't he?
table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
We can modify armor and weapons, huh? Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stats to your item stats in addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds the bonus to your sword. Modification, you can freely remove and add existing upgrades and exchange them between different items. Gotcha. Guess you can't do it to these though, since they're like, DLC that I got for free.
You need something, let me know.
Swedish fingers. Okay, that's a sword, huh? That is the dumbest looking sword I've ever seen. What's better than one blade? 5 tiny blades. Am I going to send older Assassin's Creed games eventually? We can make it better than it currently is, though. We can attach a Ferelden longsword grip. We have no runes for it, though, so I think I'll hold off.
You need something, let me know.
Blacksmiths can also improve existing. So that's okay. That's one thing down we had to do. Go talk with you now. Special shipments. Go look at the recruits training to get a look at their swords. These guys? They're just, swords, aren't they? Well, they're very fantasy swords. They're like two-bladed weapons. Like, why make a an efficient one-blade thing when you can double the cost of your sword by adding a second blade to it?
See reason, Lizette. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst... You're the one they're calling the Herald.
Yes.
It rather rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
No. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily. But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and you're wrong. Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot.
I have to equip it now? Oh, I see. I'll get to that eventually. I'm learning about Templars.
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of
Special shipments thing is glitched. It appears every so often if you've already picked up the DLC armor and weapons. Oh, okay. Those were already on me when I started the game.
One day, I hope the
Can you love me like a pizza pie? Sure. That's actually very romantic.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important. Though that distance did save my life.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed
You
better.
miss yoga pants. Is there a reason you can't wear them? Or are you saying you miss seeing other people wear them?
How can you see Templars as anything but oppressors?
Some people would ask how I could
Interact with the Cassandra? Which one is Cassandra?
stable weapons. What you forget when you ask that question is that they are people, as perfect as they are flawed.
Other people, I see.
One
Oh.
person trying to do something can make a
You've never seen me in yoga pants, Dark Bandit. I don't even own a pair.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
The one I'm talking to? That's Lysette.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky. All that existed.
Alright, who should I go speak to next? There's like one over there. Quartermaster. And that. Actually, since that's all indoors, we'll go over there and talk to that first.
Then the voice of the Maker rang out.
I see the word dart head in your chat. What is that in your reference to? Why haven't I flirted with any of the characters? I haven't been given the option. Can't flirt. This isn't the real life where I can like choose my own options, you see. Gotta do what the game gives me. Puff, you're acting weird. Heads, you're like slurring your words somehow in typing.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
And how much is Mother Giselle willing to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love of bandage?
Okay, they actually want me to modify some armor before that mission will get off my screen, don't they? How's Dex? She keeps getting up on my other, chair, my other computer chair that I don't use, and trying to scratch at it, and I don't know why she's picked this habit up recently. Let me quickly modify some armor so it'll placate this man. We choose somewhere warmer? Oh, I guess we had to because that was there. She's trying to tell me so, yeah, but she's not doing a very good job at it. Trying to make the chat into a riddle ain't the best idea. I don't think I can modify any armor, can I? Where's the armor I'm currently wearing? That Defender coat. Yeah, that's what I got. Yep. Modify that. I can't. Never mind. Dex's revenge for not conceding to pet her. She gets petted every day. There's nothing to concede. It's a victory she wins sometimes, and sometimes I just can't because I'm like playing a video game. Can I cook ribs? Yeah. They're not really my preference though. Do I think I could send Jack and Dexter? Maybe. Definitely not. Definitely the second and third games, I guess. But I'm not sure if Jack and Dexter, the actual game, would be doable.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
I see a bad moon arising.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to
Chad, are
order.
you all like thirsting after this blonde guy?
Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave.
The Rebel Inquisition.
If my cat turned into a human female for one day, what would I do with her? Probably kick her out, because then she's gonna owe me rent. I got a pet, not a human.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems about as functional as any young family.
How many families are on the verge of splitting into open warfare with themselves?
Yes, because that would never happen to the Chantry.
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
This chat always thirsts. It does.
No point turning him into a
It's a lovable form of thirst.
runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
You know, there used to be a time where no one got attracted to video game characters because they're all pixelated. Now we have all this realism.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's
I blame Lara Croft for ushering in this new age.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinian's.
One more reason for you to play Angel of Darkness. Yeah, but that game's terrible. It almost killed the entire franchise.
I'll make sure they see.
Why do you want me to suffer?
I pray you're right.
Alright, let's go talk to the mage person real quick.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Will I continue playing the Outer Worlds eventually? I think I had my fill of that game. It was good, but it wasn't good enough to keep me playing for a lot longer.
Sent to save us all.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal this breach.
Spoken nobly indeed.
If chat banded together to make a game, would I send it? Most likely not, because I doubt you could make a very good one.
I've journeyed deep into the fade and ancient
The amount of people here who know how to 3D model and program is probably very low.
I've watched as
If Runestorm joined the chat, it would go up by 90%, or 100% actually, since he can do that.
Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
You study ancient runes.
What do you mean ruins in battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
Deep.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant
Why do you
spiders,
wear a human jawbone as a necklace? I've been wondering about that.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study.
Like,
for
it's a
obvious
fashion
reasons.
symbol.
Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
Do I think before Lara Croft, people were in love with video game waifus? I don't know, probably not. There weren't a lot of,
You understand my caution.
there wasn't a lot of sex appeal in games before that, because they were, like, just too, simple looking. Though there were some attempts at it, usually on the, but had to be, like, relegated to the cover art.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
This like, base of operations area is a little too large.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segret
So that I have Prey. Am I thinking of sending it? I actually played a little bit of it for that, and I don't think it would really work the way they tell their story and how simple it is. It might be something I stream to completion at some point, but I don't think I'd make a video on it.
Look who's back from the dead. Again. I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So...
Fantasy world, but like Houston. Well, you'd be making one weird game then. I don't know much about Houston, so it'd be fantasy regardless. I have a skill point to spend? I know, I'm just talking to people. Since I'm not fighting, it's no big deal.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of...
Zidane? I mean, the FF9 character? Good choice.
Seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How about an Alaska RPG? You're describing a Far Cry game now.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
What's my favorite type of cheese? Gouda.
You're back. And in one piece.
For a
Yep.
healer, you
Good cheese is good on most things.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents.
I actually don't know anything about this game, so Puff is Supreme Ruler in chat today, huh?
How are your people holding up?
I think I can learn.
Lending a hand now, which helps. For the ones that need comforting more than actual healing, she's a rock in fast water. Something to cling to.
Farewell.
Right, speak with the quartermaster. It's still locked. Can't do it. Upgrade potions, huh? Potions. Use potions to restore health or enhance magic. Use tonics to enhance resistance or augment combat grenades. Potions. Regeneration potion restores 26 health every 2 seconds for 20 seconds. Instantly restores 385. Research. Yes, research. Can I only do like one of these at a time, I'm guessing? Well, the quest was completed regardless. So, what's next? Someone was begging me to go speak with Cassandra. And I still need to improve existing armor somehow. How am I liking the game so far? It's fine, but some of the, it's a little, thin in areas because it's too big and everything gets a bit too spread out. And so far, none of the side quests have really, done it for me. Simp for Cassandra. That's how most video game romances work. Angry. Would I like a backseat gamer to finish this tedious quest? No. You're impressive.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
You had to do it.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
Prominent facial scars in every character is sin. Not in a world where everyone fights with like swords and stuff. You would probably see a lot of people with facial scars in that scenario.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes...
Hey, you know, if they wanted to make it super realistic, what they should add into these kind of fantasy games? People dying, no one older than the age of 40, since they all die early, and everyone, and a lot of people walking around with like huge, you know, facial tumors on them because, you know, can't do anything about that when they start growing.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do...
Basically, all the fantasy worlds you play in video games are real, just, you know, fantasy worlds, but with antibiotics.
After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And
Is that a thing from history? Yeah, there's also shit everywhere.
I pay them. I only pray...
Hygiene wasn't always the best, you know, something that was practiced, you realized, until recently. And medicine is also more of a recent thing.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always...
But tumors? Yeah, if you got a tumor growing on you, you weren't getting it cut off and healing. So if you had one growing, yeah, specifically, it'd be very obvious.
I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
Cassandra
I was
approves.
determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone.
Well, I was specific about it because the reason I was specific is because humor lies in specifics. It catches you off guard.
Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
What should I choose, chat? Am I an atheist? Or am I a believer? That's correct. I do not believe in the Maker. Give me a minute to think.
No, I don't.
It must be comforting.
No, she disapproves.
I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Embrace religion if you want to get with her, huh? Is that how? That's a weird way of doing it. Usually you'd have to, like, wait for marriage with that type.
Travel safely.
Modify some armor. Is there anything I can actually modify? I know I can modify a sword, but I don't know if I can modify any of my armor. It's all in the red.
Another time.
Maybe modifying a weapon will be just as good. Go to the crafting? Oh. Crafting, get new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. Schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted item. Materials determine the specific stats and powers that will be added to the new item. Do you upload your Kingdom Hearts streams? No, that was... Well... I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is up on it. I'm not sure about the others. You have to check the... You just have to check the stream channel and see if it's there. It'd be near the beginning of it if it was. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials, either metal, cloth, and leather. Fill all available slots and craft an item. There are 5 different types of crafting: defense, damage, and armor. Type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing an iron defense slot gives a bonus of melee defense, while putting it in the utility slot gives a bonus of strength. Interesting. Blue vitriol. Drake stone. Low armor rating. Damage. Staff type fire. What books do you want adapted into? I'd like to see Snow Crash turn into a game. That'd make an excellent game. Rename the sword, you say? Funk sticker. What's my favorite Stephen King? The Regulators, even though that's the one he wrote under a pen name. But that's my favorite book that he's ever had. Quest completed. Well, we still can't modify armor to complete a quest. Because we have no armor that game will allow me to modify. We'll have to do that when we come back here some other time. Pizza delivery missions for grinding. You know, that and, you know, I guess coding and making movies. Or you know, also skateboarding with a smart board. That'd be pretty interesting. Basically grappling hooks with skateboards. That you can make that into a gameplay mechanic easily. Alright, who's left? What's left to do here? There's like a Haven's best. Even these explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition's most thingamabobs. Yeah, cool.
You dislike the Templar system? No. I know their purpose, but you remember...
Iron Bull is best character, huh? Yeah, it's armor you have to forge. I didn't see an option to forge any armor.
No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Don't care about any of this.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
There's another table for armors. Oh.
One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make a go with you.
Threat remains. Go to the war room. Travel to Val Royaux. Power required. Power required. Whatever that means. But I think we talked to everyone. Okay, let me quickly go back there and see if I can craft armor. Then I can then upgrade. Did I upload my Kingdom Hearts streams? Like I said, I don't know. You just have to check this. I'm not the one in charge of that, except for right now, because gamers away from it, because he's pandemic and all. But if it was there, just check the channel and see if it's there. I can't tell you if it's there or not, because I haven't checked it myself. Kingdom Hearts 3 might be there, but the other two, I'm going to assume probably aren't. Actually, I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't there either. I think the first upload on that channel was the DMC streams. Okay, make armor. What doesn't look like crap? Just mayo. Vendor code don't look too shabby. thing in it. Low armor rating, so you don't want to use that in the primary slot then. Onyx, low armor rate, no. Against stagger. Hit. Attack and extra melee damage. I'll put armor there. Onyx in that one. Alright, craft the item. What did you use to do for fun besides video games in my childhood? I read a lot. I didn't usually live around my friends because they were the what few friends I had, they lived very far away, so I didn't get to like hang out with them any. I'd do like I made a couple tree houses, if that matters. I guess that was pretty fun. I played outside a lot, so I guess that's a rare experience now. But just whatever I could, really. I had a lot of toys I played with, too. This is very young me, by the way. And eventually, though, I just became, like, watch TV often. Apparently, I can't upgrade this either. I don't have anything for upgrading armor. I just don't. The minute I still play with toys. I actually do not. I have no toys in my apartment. You thought tree houses were a cartoon-only feature? No, my tree houses, well, I made them with my brother. It was kind of shitty. It was more of a platform and a tree than a house. You could easily fall out of it and probably kill yourself. Nah, I didn't have... I had G.I. Joes and, like, some other, like, weird toys. I didn't have money to buy anything good. So all of them were, like, just stuff we got at Goodwill and stuff. The French name I keep butchering, Valroyax, is pronounced Valroyo. Oh, there doesn't need to be a fucking AUX in there. They don't want me to put an ox in there. French spelling. I get angry enough at English and how that language works. You have to do the same over French.
Thank you, child. You are doing the Maker's work.
Have you been able to save many people?
More than...
You have access to missions. Missions operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type. It results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Endurance training fit for a soldier, developing keen eyes and an inquisitive mind, training in the fine arts.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Valroyo.
Secrets. Arcane knowledge. Detailed study of magic and places and creatures that interact with it opens up new dialogue options related to the Fade or Arcane studies. Grants 50% XP for each codex entry unlocked. Detailed studies show how to get the maximum usable harvest from each plant. It grants a 10% chance to receive extra... I don't like RNG. Training and spotting where the pattern breaks in nature or in civilization. Grants a significant increase to the discovery range of the searching action. This one. Alright, forces. Well, we got none of them. Can you only choose one of those at a time, I'm guessing? Cedar, that's why we want to throw you a B-Day party, because you never got shit as a kid. Well, just the way it is. The thing about that is I worry about there having like a birthday stream, is I worry it'd just be like, it feels like a cheap way of baiting like donations and subs. And I don't want people to think they have to do that. It's like, oh, it's my birthday, chat. How about that? Oh, look at the subs coming in. Inquisition perks. Yeah, I can only choose one of those at a time, I see. But we want you to do that, then then just let it happen. I mean, I'm not going to stop anyone from spending their money. I mean, but as long as everyone like knows they don't need to. Like I've never made that a thing that's required here on my stream for me to interact with you, or to like have a normal stream. Like it's just we're all here to have fun. Right, no, that's wrong, right? Need to go find the horse master, correct? Rescue soldiers missing in Verelden. Scout the hinterlands. Completed. Secrets. Gather coin. Scout the storm coast. The Tyrann the High, however. You address a nobleman's concerns. The Black Emporium. So you have to spend power to do this, right? Hard in Hightown. 3. Varric's Revenge. Your favorite loading screen is when the loading screen will take the armor off and turn it into default clothing. Alright, rescue soldiers. This is something that happens I send my men to do, right? Happy fucking birthday. It's not my birthday, though. But, it's still... that's like next month. But, thank you for the 500 bits. Gather coin. Cost 8. Wires time, 57 minutes. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out their own resource. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a large group could. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost soldiers. They won't rest until they find them. Hey, miss you. Thank you for the 3-month sub. Coming in to flex your 3 months. Hey, flex all you like. If I contact the local bond, she can send out search parties or missing soldiers right away. Okay, these are missing soldiers. We should like send like scouts to go find them or something. I mean, well, actually forces. They might need rescuing from something if they gone missing. So send those guys. Or you can't. Please stream on my birthday. You're looking forward to it, huh? Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallowmire. They're being held hostage by an Avar who demand to meet the Herald in Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. New area unlocked. Would you like to gather your party and venture to the Fallowmire now? Not now. Deal with the relatives of the... Jesus Christ. Are these like all things I have to do, or is this all optional stuff? Rest the Chantry and Valriel. Cost 4. Investigate the shards. It's all optional. Where's the one I gotta do then? Can I... That's got like a big magical thing above it. Maybe that. Which, this one's the one I gotta do? The one with the big glowing green thing? Can you love me like donuts? It really depends on how you use donuts, because there's questions to be had. Alright, so before we do that, let's do that one thing I just unlocked. Hopefully it won't take too long. Fast travel, so we gotta go meet with them to get our men back. Alright. An entire map, huh? How many maps are in this game?
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
That's frame for you.
Should I
Also, thank you for the 25 bits, Green Hood.
he tries to behead me?
What's my favorite horror movie?
Greetings for the weak, you know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be
Give me a
easy.
second. I'm
You'll
thinking.
have to fight your way
Processing.
through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
I would say probably The Shining is my favorite horror movie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with The Shining.
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it.
Am I tall? She's a dwarf. What do you think?
On the other side of the fallow mire.
She's not short or tall. She's the precise height a dwarf is meant to be. Also, Mishu gifted a sub to, who was it? We Read Those Crits? Well, We Read Those Crits is the one who usually gifts a bunch of subs to people when he shows up. But thank you, Mishu. Alright. So, how big exactly is this map? Fisher's Inn.
This might interest you, sir.
What is it?
Also, Spatstick. She is best dwarf. Build tents. No. You're now sad. Lost what is basically a raid that only opened for a limited time because 2 people did not know what to do at all, and now I need to wait like probably at least 2 days. Was this like an MMO or something? I'm sorry you missed out on that opportunity, whatever it may have been. Do I not know where I need to go for this mission? I thought it'd be like at the big place over here. Oh, don't open. Salutations to you. Thank you for the 5 bits, by the way, and salutations back, my man. Hope you're having a great night. Is there a stock werewolf sound effect? See you later, Mishu. You have a good night. Hope you have a good night's sleep or whatever it is you gotta do.
Look. Signs of a plague.
It
Fire.
must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living at any rate.
Oh, I can't claim because enemies. Oh yeah, I got a point I need to spend. I can't see what I'm doing.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
G2G, 2 later gang, huh? Let me spin that character point. What do we want? What's good? Yeah, I've already got turned the blade on, actually. What about you? Shield bash. Many folks think a shield is just for defense. That could be good. Or we could get bear mauls the wolves. Using tenuous perfected, you can be flanked by. You can't be flanked by enemies, and you're less likely to be staggered. Okay, that actually is better. Cannot unlock this ability. Why not? Oh, I had to get this. Oh, yeah. Okay, you have to hit it from all angles, I guess? I don't know. No, or maybe I accidentally put a point into something else. Yeah, okay. Okay, I guess I need more points for that. That doesn't tell me that I do. Shield wall? Hmm. Yeah, okay. I guess you have to hit it, be available from both sides. Each block adds to your guard. Okay, we'll grab that. Alright. That's a passive skill too, right? No, actually I have to use it. It's 4. Okay, you. What do you got? Do you have like a healing spell down here anywhere? Mind Blast. Revival. You summon spirits to heal fallen allies in the area, getting them... Okay, I need that. I need to work toward that. Spell. Remove hostile magic, so we'll learn you Mind Blast. Cannot learn that just yet. Why? Protective barrier. Okay, that then. Or wait, what's this? Peaceful aura's tranquility makes enemies less likely to attack you in battle. No grab. Give me that. I have a really heinous sneeze that I'm trying to, let free, but it ain't happening. It's kind of like really annoying. You, Mr. Rogue. Or your target turns to face your blow, you moved stealth, impossible to find. Regain stamina. Parry, you quickly block a strike made by your foe, their counter, as their own defenses fall. Daggers blur, dance a dead... Okay, I don't think this guy's using daggers. Yeah, we got the bow back on him now. Do more damage when firing from elevation. You've learned to pick apart enemies that are still unwounded and unwary. Do more damage to enemies that are only lightly injured. Go for this. And Cassandra. Deep reserves. You get breath back faster than most. When your stamina is very low, it regenerates more quickly. Crippling blows. You know how to take the fight out of your foes. Your critical hits leave enemies weakened. Give her that. You'll be able to respec this character's wasted points to dagger skills. Probably have to talk to someone for that then, right? Don't know who it is though. This place with the undead seems like it might be a little high level because I got murked pretty hard there for a second by just 2 enemies. The necklace. I'm level 12. You're very excited about that, I see. Or are you just confirming what I just said? You were hard to understand tonight, Puff. You're like speaking in as few words as possible. Go to your quest tab and choose which quest you want to follow. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's still stuck on that one, isn't it? Lost souls. Inquisition soldiers are missing in the Uncharted Marshes, and this is what I want. Rifts in the mire. Active fade rifts and camps established. Blue vitriol. Lost souls. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, that's very far away. All right, we may just come back to this in another part, but maybe we could. Maybe we can get to this other camp or something. Yeah, we'll do that. It mainly seems like it's a straight line of a map, though. Mostly.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Oh, I see. Camera just fucked me hard, right? Stop it, camera. Skull above head. Yeah, I know, Cassandra's down. Yeah, I think we might want to come back here later. This, you know, seems like a tough place. Need another level or two. I'll take some diseased tissue with me, though. I think we need to like get out of here. We'll go to the actual thing we're supposed to do. Yep. Okay, this is like there's like so many maps. It's the local map. I need the go back to Haven. The only other show that keeps popping up is in your search is Digimon, but that's a cartoon, not CGI. What are you talking about? You like Knight. He will be your little chat Shota. Oh, you are creeping me out now. So are you the big Oni-chan, or are you the creepy Oni brother, and you're just like, ugh, FBI, open up. Chad, one day you'll regret all these anime things you've learned. I swear it. Well, I never talked to my boy Varric. Let's learn.
Now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Searching for long-lost TV shows. Good topic. How about The Critic? That was a short-lived one, but, had its impact.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there.
This isn't a dwarf, that's a short fella? Well, they become their own race here.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible.
See, Night-chan is even asking what's a Shota. And he doesn't... Don't corrupt this person. Don't tell him what that is.
And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity.
For another really weird old show you probably forgot about, what about the Conan cartoon that came on in Saturday mornings?
I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Right, let's go into our actual mission now. We've dicked around enough tonight. Start a new recording though. I've been on that one for quite a while.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky.
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have...
Inquisition. Do I have any new perks? Nope. Guess you have to get more power before that will become available. So does every one of these things I send scouts on, does that open up an area in the game that I can go to or something?
Thank you.
But it seems like it does. So then you have to go there and deal with it manually, I think. Scout the Storm Coast. Turn of however, you know... We'll send some people to scout. Golden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthian 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, the Inquisition should find out. Wardens are recluses, but not untraceable. If there are signs of their passage on the Storm Coast, my agents will find it. Alright, you go do that. Since Avatar 2 is upon us, am I hype? Not really. I then unlocked a new area. Harding led a small complement of soldiers on the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further at this time. The status of Harding and their mission remains unknown. No. Investigate the shards. You don't want to save some power for later, because we gotta have 4 points just for this. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment, we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Recommended levels 4 to 7. Alright, let's do it.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
Why am I wearing that goofy outfit? They just turned to me and I'm wearing different clothes all of a sudden. But don't mind me, I was changing. May not. I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call...
I have a harem? News to me.
Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Chat likes to pretend I do, apparently. Risk the Chantry in Valroyu. Remaining Chantry clerics have declared already that firm's operation. That clipboard seems like a nightmare, yeah. Constantly had to get fresh candles. You people are teaching Night-Chan too many new words tonight that he shouldn't know. But I guess when you live when there's no electric lighting, you take what you can.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Almost. It's Royo, E-A-U as in French, pronounced O. So Royo, Royu? Royer. Yeah, French is a very moany language. Royelu. L'amore. No, it's Italian now. We expected this.
You think the orders return to the fold, maybe?
Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Put on that new armor I made, by the way. If I can. Strong defender coat, yes. It looks cooler anyways. What about the Funk sticker? Funk sticker is better than the Longsword of the Dragon. So it doesn't have the +5 fire damage, but it's got flanking damage bonus. Swedish, okay, the Swedish fingers has got a lot of bonuses on it. Maybe I should use that. We'll use the Swedish finger. It sounds like a sex toy, but why not? Ring of attack, 2% attack. Ring of life drain, 2% heal on kill. I'd rather have an extra attack. French is the language of love. I think mainly because it's so moany, right? If you moan enough while you talk, everyone will think you're speaking romantically. Madame, allow me to tell you of the mysteries of Eva. It's a great piece of entertainment. I particularly like Shinji. See, it works. Panties be wet already. The avenue of her reflective thought. Have any conversation you want. I did equip it, didn't I? Yeah, I've got the 5 fingers on. It's a dumb looking sword, but it's there.
You'll forgive if events are a little too flustered for commerce.
I used Cream Chat's jeans with that voice, did I?
You'll forgive if events are
The ring? I thought I did. Yeah, it is equipped, isn't it? Oh, shit. No, I can destroy... Yes, I can only unequip it now, so it was equipped. So it's there.
Commerce, nothing personal, Inquisition.
So I should check... I forgot to check if I have, better shield. Nope. Okay, where are we on the map? Okay, this is not a big area. We just go there. Your ring has 2 slots? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like I'm trying to pick other thing. Oh, you can equip... Oh, okay. You may equip the other ring.
The Inquisition. We don't require that sort of thing in Valois.
What's up, Zyke? How you doing? How is me? I am good. Nice Doctor Doom cosplay.
I cannot possibly sell anything right now. Not with so much.
I see racism.
No, not impossible.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming
They're really determined to stick that on me, aren't they? For like really no reason.
we say this is a false prophet. No servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
Let us talk peacefully. We have a real enemy. I never claimed to be.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Well, saved.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Am I supposed to be not here for us, then? Save me the trouble. How dare you. Am I supposed to be impressed? Feel like a big man now, huh?
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Templars, join us, Cullen did. Yeah, that doesn't sound very convincing. Then why are you here?
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
So much for Templar help. How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Once again, the Templars are the bad guys. Well, they seem more like just snobbish assholes right now, but I'm guessing they'll become bad guys later. You know, I just gotta point out that outfit my mage dude is wearing. It's like, you know, he could really blend in with a group of cattle. That's really all it's helping him do. He just looks odd and out of place in that outfit, no matter where he stands. Like, I'm a cow ninja.
Doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay, the Chantry remains operation available. So I guess that was it. That's all we do here?
Well, that was a...
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Find friends among the stunned and reeling.
Oh. Oh. Mysterious arrow. Snow camouflage? Black isn't really a good color to go against snow. Message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special, I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valroyu. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks and around the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him. First, bring swords. Friends of Red Ginny. Before drawing, the locations in the market is attached. So, search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafes. Red things.
Well, that was a change of affairs. You might find friends among the stunned and
A baddie.
Our Templars left.
So, tomatoes are red things.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
Yes, it's true.
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything.
Doesn't my dwarf there look really like Bruz? I don't know who Bruz is, but sure, why not?
I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Alright then, go to Haven, you kind vegetable seller.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but...
By any chance, would you like to play on my blitzball team? Just wondering. Reverend Mother... Okay, this lady got punched in the back of the head.
This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now
Some people usually send an anonymous message via brick. Usually they send a courier, I think.
And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help.
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine.
Turn on Sarah's quest? Sarah's quest? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
All see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
When did I get this quest?
You're obviously skeptical.
Or is this the quest I'm on looking for, like, red things?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except...
Puff, I'm starting to think you're drunk. You're slurring in chat too often.
Answer my question.
For you to be
What have you gotten into today?
a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still
No, I'm
help.
trying to explain just by going yes. Don't explain much.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Too many wine coolers. What are you doing, Dex? Dex has got a case of the zoomies right now. So I'm in, not there. Templars have left without refuse to negotiate with anyone, gather enough power, then work with the advisors to make contact with the Templars. Earn to Haven's Chantry. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is this quest you're talking about, chat? Friend of Red Ginny. Friend of Red Ginny. Find the things. Yeah, animals just get that case of the zoomies sometimes. They just gotta run really fast for no real reason. And what are you doing, Dex? Oh, Dex caught a mouse. Jesus. And then she let it go. That's what she's zooming around. Apparently mice have gotten into my building.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well with
Like an actual, yes, like an actual tiny little mouse. She won't kill them though. She just plays with them. Then she usually lets them go, and I have to do the deed myself. Different sort script on the back of a table stable marked with a red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Karis. Where's my voice going? Saw those who asked about Harold entered third passage cannot stay. I need tea. Tea right now. And I'm out. Fuck. Mice can give you a cat ticks, lice, etc. Contaminate her food, give her worms, get rid of those. Yeah, she doesn't eat them, though. She just likes to look at them. I have to kill them myself whenever she grabs one. So the next one, friend of Red Ginny over there.
Make her hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death.
Get companions to... well, what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't let vermin live in my place. That's why I said I kill them if I have to. Like that's like the first mouse or mice now in my place in like years. Somehow one must have snuck in and then started a family. Key lifted from drunks swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. That's one of the three. I mean, two of them I found. Search the upper market.
The Chantry has just shown themselves helpless. Who will fetch their Templars back, I wonder?
Our Templars left. The Chantry promised they'd defend.
Believe.
Good day to you.
Also to leave.
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Right. Invitation. First Enchanter Vivienne. You're cordially invited to attend my salon, held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Girchlain. God, I can't wait till I go back to games with normal names. We got invited to a party. Buy and sell. Not right now. You get tiny amounts of experience from reading those, huh? Big blue doors take you upstairs? I thought that was like fast travel out of here. Oh, it's got an arrow up. Okay. Just a second. Let me look around a bit more, though. Might get invited to more parties. I'm awfully popular, you see.
There is a war on, and the Templars just left?
Fast travel. Okay, they all take me up. So, let us go up. Some areas have multiple levels. Click the icons on the top. Why don't they just make some stairs? Right. Right. Alright. What? Click on that, and then what? Oh. What do I... Jesus Christ. That is way too complex for just going up and down a flight of stairs. Just put a pair of stairs there. Alright, scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. When we are here to obey well, we meet in 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below is a misspelled script. Herald go at time praise address. Taken together, the message reveals a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Use the world map to travel to the meeting point. Stars are hard to make. They take a whole level of physics. They do, technically. That takes a very long time to make an actual... if we're talking about the stars in the sky, yes. Takes a lot of, mass, and then, to pull it all together. And then you'll make it even bigger. And then self-ignite, if you keep a chain reaction going. Have to be just the right size. I'm very confused about what chat is talking about. Why are we talking about stars? I think that's all we can do here. Examine. Season of 4, a foul. At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Castan. That's way too much lore. You can tell this game was made early in the console generation. Yeah, we can't just have stairs there, just, that. So yeah, there's nothing left here to do. I guess we can leave now. She meant stairs, not stars? Ah. So she has been drinking.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
That guy is an art piece with that clothing on.
And I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
You weren't at the conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
I think the Templars did it.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Speak to us.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before.
Hopefully they have new Frostbite for... Hopefully they don't use the Frostbite engine at all.
And I've seen the chant.
That's one of the big issues that BioWare has had, having to use that engine.
This an invitation to Redcliffe.
It's not really cut out for RPGs, apparently. They had to, struggle with it again and again.
I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Au revoir.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Oh, actually, no, I gotta get this, this other lady. We gotta go do a thing. Someone said to read all these because it's just cheap experience. Well, click on them rather than read.
They wish to protect the people from us. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Alright, so, there's a mission. Is this it? Secluded Courtyard. A friend of Red Ginny. Location near Val Royale. I'm never going to say that right, whoever's very upset about my French. Was revealed by the clues left by these friends of Ginny. Go there. BioWare isn't alive. Apparently they're trying to revive, make Anthem into a good game right now, so we'll see what happens. I'm kind of waiting till their next game before you'll declare them a full victim of the EA curse. I think they got one last shot in them. Okay, this wasn't expected to be a fight. Why am I smoking, Chad? I know I'm sexy, but I got an aura. It's gone now. Isn't there supposed to be a new Star Wars game announced, like, very soon, according to rumors? That's not, Jedi Kid? Jedi Kid is an excellent name for a game, by the way. Star Wars Jedi Kid. Not Fallen Order DLC? I don't know. I don't know if that game's going to get DLC. I think they're just going directly to work on a sequel for it, since it did so well.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have
It's a nice hat.
Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm
No, Star Wars is getting renewed. They're not giving that license up. The Jedi game did extremely well. And even though people like ragged on them for hell with the battleground game, whatever it was called, still made a lot of money.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face.
So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
The herald thingy. Some say that. Who are you? Yes, I am. I needed to question. Not really, I don't know who he was.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Uh-oh.
Why didn't you take that?
Oh, they literally have no britches. You could have taken the swords, that would have been a bit more effective, I think.
Right in the plums.
Oof. The plums, no.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches.
You don't want to go to work tomorrow? I'm pretty sure that's 99% of the world.
You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
I'd like a real introduction. First, you have to make sense.
Could we take a few moments for sense to reassert itself? Who are you people?
I'm not people, but I get what you want. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah?
Is this game trying to subvert the idea of very attractive, like, model-like elves, with going for, like, no, elves are actually, like,
I'm Sarah.
a 4 or
The Friends of
5
Red Jenny are sort of out there. I
on the
used them
scale.
to help you.
Because every single one of them has been that way. Like, we don't want to be Tolkien-esque. Too Tolkien-esque, anyways. You can provide soldiers. You provide noble allies. You offering spies.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guy.
Looks like a bee stung her lip. What is up with that?
All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not.
You want some balm for that? I mean, or did you have like a food allergy?
But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards. I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Investigate. Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot.
Yeah, her nose is really scrunched in too.
Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
Alright, you can join.
Alright, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
We have Sarah. She's a rogue. And we have two rogues now. Alright, we'll try her out. How many party members can we have? Just 4? No, just 4. Even her profile picture is like, yeah. Contact the Templars. We need 15 power to do that, huh? I think that's all we can do here, so let's leave. Alright, so... guess we go back to the Haven. Travel. You love Origins? I really like that game too. But, fuck that Dwarven area though. God damn, that took forever. That's like a game into itself, getting to the Dwarven area. I think I spent like 20 hours getting through the Dwarven section of that.
Travel safely.
The Fade was worse. For some reason, the only thing that sticks in my memory is the Dwarven area. Can't upgrade any of this. Weird. Just haven't found parts for upgrading that. Are you I'm not discussing my D. I don't know if you guys are. It's hard to tell sometimes.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Tell her.
I was born in Ostwick, and that's where most of my family.
Do I like Harry Potter? It's fine. Supposedly we're getting a Harry Potter game announced sometime soon.
Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
Free March is your home. Home is wherever I am.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
Yeah, the mages and origins, yeah, you get the right spells on them. Especially, you just nuke everything. So, that's usually what I went for. Especially with the area of effect spells, you could like area of effect spells. You could like set those up in a combo to like lock people down into place, rain everything down on them, and just like send in a dude with melee to mop up.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Maybe not the best to discuss Harry Potter right now. No, I don't see anything reason not to. I'd like us to be closer.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand.
Yeah, I like Blighttown. I never played Dark Souls.
And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're Navarran royalty.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentagusts are a very large clan.
Did J.K. Rowling declare another character gay or something? I'm not sure what the outrage is over.
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagusts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from.
Gee, Twitter is losing your mind. Oh, well, that's Twitter for you. It's why I don't go there.
Actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Are we okay here, Harold? I got weapons to calibrate.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine.
Thankfully, we're not Twitter, so we don't have to lose our minds over whatever someone says. We can just laugh at it and move on.
You don't know.
That's the best way to approach life.
Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the...
She is the female Garrus, that's why I made that joke.
My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do exactly?
What is your hand capable of?
What does the right hand do? I don't know, I've got ideas.
It beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine...
You know, it'd be a lot easier to have this conversation. We weren't surrounded by screaming men, practicing swords.
I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought you could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I think we've learned all we can.
I'll let you get back to work.
Use your mouse with your left hand more these days, so you actively decided to go become a lefty? I don't think you can just do that. More conversations open. Yeah, I know how this works. I've played BioWare games before. Where's the new girl I just got to join? Where's she stationed at? Crazy elf girl.
What kind of name is Charter, anyway?
He's at the tavern, huh? Special shipments. And that's that bugged out, mission.
Good day. Master Harry said we work to sell his
Been a while since I built one of these. Prayed to the Maker that I'd never have to build another.
I guess the Maker paid you as much attention as he pays everyone else.
Building a catapult? Oh, no, siege equipment. Good. How is Dex? She cut a mouse earlier, and then took off and let it go. So I'm probably going to put out traps. She doesn't know how to do a cat thing. She knows how to pick it up and then look at it in a corner, but she doesn't know how to actually finish it off.
Something?
Let me invade your privacy.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
You from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite
They're called catapults because they were used, when they invented them, they used cats to test them. Is that true? Sounds like one of those things you hear in a YouTube video.
I'm not clear on your line of work.
If Dex were a human for a day, she could get rid of mice for me. She can't get rid of mice as a cat. What makes you think she could do it as a human?
Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
You're an author? What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing.
What is wrong with that lady behind me? She's broken.
Swords and shields,
Very confused. She's trying to walk into a campfire and she can't decide if she wants to take the last step.
Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just
We're seeing like the best of current, this generation's technology.
auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense.
Maybe she just can't reach the marshmallow that she's got cooking on it.
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
To be honest,
Hard in Hightown is an actual book, and it's okay. It's like part of the world's fiction. He's bio-wearing, and that's a nice term.
Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. Funny story. I bought a salvaged ship and found
You can go buy it.
dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold. I broke 3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk, but it was worth it.
Why Bianca?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
All I know is chat really wanted me to equip it.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to
Just you wait, I'll get you to like me enough, and then you'll do it.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Oh, she's free. She just wanted to stand in that place. That's all she wanted to do. Warm her butt by the fire.
You see that new elf who joined up?
Sarah? She's a nice woman.
She'd put your eye out.
I didn't mean anything by it. It's good to see us all coming together to
Fix the door just like you asked, Flitter.
Oh, Maker, you were him. You were the Herald of Andraste. She sent you to us to show
You modded Origins? Oh, were there good mods for Origins?
Well,
I guess you can make maps with it and stuff.
That is, unless that's what you want. But
Shame you can't do that anymore with the current engines. Relax, Felissa.
It's all right, Felissa. I won't do anything frightening.
Origins has good mods. This game, I can't imagine there's any mods for this. I don't think they really support mods with the Frostbite engine. Not officially, anyways.
safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
You said Liliana asked you.
There's been some good map mods coming out for Half-Life Alyx recently. I might have to check those out.
When I heard interesting gossip,
Someone actually put PT into VR with using the Half-Life Alyx mods. There's a game on PC, then there's a yeah. I'm very much aware that swapping out character models for nude versions is a honored tradition. But that's usually often the scope of it. For some reason, they really like doing it in Resident Evil games.
Harris is the Inquisition Smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the Quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Cyrus. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also my knave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
You.
So, this is it, huh? Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway...
She sounds like my chat last night.
More sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
Conclave, tried and fell. Which side are you on? There's more going on.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it, but I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right?
What's wrong with her nose?
And right
There's a
there,
lot wrong with
they
her face.
still
It's
want to
really
punish them.
messed up.
They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
For an elf, at the very least. We'll help them all see. I think that should be... What questions are those?
Is there something else you're looking for? Like what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know.
She makes up for it with character, though, chat.
First, right?
All it takes.
I help you. March, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
Your staying sounds very good. We'll succeed. Sounds good to me. Okay, well...
I think I'll enjoy having you around.
We'll just flirt endlessly with everyone.
I feel the same.
Not even. Get to work, Herald. I'm gonna go kick someone out of a bed.
Starting to think my name is actual Herald and not the actual Herald of, Herald of the Coming. What's wrong with your face?
Chasing the Lord.
To borrow a meme from another creator.
They need Lord in front of the name. That's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
You don't fit the Inquisition.
Sarah, I don't think you're fitting in the way we need.
She's wearing plaid, yoga pants.
You're fighting holes in the sky, and you're getting rid of people. No, not people.
Well, they obviously never get to use my name. That's just only for me to know. Right? Oh, shot it. No, I wasn't meaning to tell her to leave. You're right. You should stay.
When you put it that way, it would be a mistake to make you go.
Bloody well right it would be. End of the world. Maybe don't shoot for just enough. Don't need me. Whatever. I bring everyone.
Any opinions about our allies?
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
I ruined the romance? How so?
Do things the ones who give orders.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Use a default name like John or Dave, you mean? Or one of the default names they give you? No, that's boring though.
Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. knows her business if we have to have it. And colour. I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Alright. I think that's all we had to talk to. That's why we want to go talk to our mage friend. You can't romance Sarah while being male? Oh, okay. Quest denied.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not?
So I'll still continue to try to flirt just to make things awkward.
I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the...
She has a lady boner for a female Kunari. That is a strange fetish, but hey, her business, not mine.
Did you need me for anything?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are a few hard facts, but I can share what
Weren't those guys the enemies in, Dragon Age 2?
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was...
Would I like to be a cyborg? I wouldn't mind a brain chip. That sounds good.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons...
They are in DA, or I think you get one on your team, but I don't think you have to fight any in Origins, do you? Maybe you do, and I just forgot that part.
And in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living.
Is it true there's a mod that lets femship romance Ashley? No clue.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them, if not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question...
You have a Kunari as a companion? Well, I figured I'd probably get one eventually.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Right. Sounds strange.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not...
Gets brain chip. Forced to be blue checkmark due to agreement contracts on games and media. Oh. I don't know. I'll trust Elon Musk to make it right. Seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He's the one currently researching that, so yeah. I'll evaluate it and make the decision accordingly. He did send people to space, yeah. Hey, if it can make me less of a dumbass, it's a win-win.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter. You heard?
He's bi and very funny. Apparently everyone is just, bi or lesbian or gay in this game.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their...
Did J.K. Rowling have anything to do with this game? Going was worth the risk.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and...
She just had the opportunity to write them as she wanted to originally. Didn't have to hide it.
Not the man I remember.
Very stealthy.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order...
Have I played it before? What, this? No, I have not. I played Origins.
Go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Meet the mages. We should find the Templars. You must choose soon. I like magic. Magic is better. The Templars were assholes. We'll meet the mages.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for
I'm
their
making
cause.
Cassandra angry. You know what? I don't care anymore.
The mages may be worth the risk.
Too high class. Too high maintenance.
Powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
I think it's a trap.
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among
Have I read the
rebel
Forever
mages
War?
were
No.
responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Who are the Grey Wardens? Like I don't know.
Grey Wardens? I'm not familiar with them.
They're an ancient order that has existed to fight Darkspawn invasions since the First Blights thousands of years ago. They have faded since those glory days, but haven't disappeared entirely. Ordinarily, their order is neutral in political affairs, but they appear in strange places.
What? Tell me. Yeah, you should know a lot about that, shouldn't you, since you helped them in the first game?
So you're telling me this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Many things were revealed. Threat remains. Quest completed. Search for Blackwall in the hinterlands. No, I never did find the horse guy that they told me to originally find.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Why does my OC look like they're wearing lip gloss? I don't know. I didn't make that option. I just chose regular lips. I swear I didn't put on makeup or anything. He just has very shiny lips.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
Yep, thank you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a
Got lip fillers. Hey, guys gotta look good to save the world.
In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Hey, we're in a cold environment. Maybe we just need to keep our lips, from cracking. That's all it is. It's like an exclamation mark out here for something. Clem.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Sure. Welcome to help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron...
Been playing for almost 8 hours. You could have gotten laid twice already in that same time space in Mass Effect. You mean the first game? Only if you speedrun it. There's only 2 possible sex scenes you can get in one run of that game. And neither of them are that satisfying or worth the time. It's hard to believe that used to be controversial. In the Mass Effect sex scene. Alright, what do we got? Investigate the shards. Red Jenny says drop and grab.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from
Chantry remains.
Our best guess that's safe, anyway.
Inquisition perks. How do you get points to get these kind of things? Alright, so. Rescue soldiers, let's look at that open. Cult of Andraste, gather coin, scout the hinterlands. Red Jenny Inquisition needs bees. Inquisition needs bees! Champions of the Just required power level 15. Deal with the relatives of Tristan Nobleman's concerns. Terran of Hive, scout the Storm Coast, the Black Emporium, and Hard and Hightown. Where was that one for the Grey Warden thing? They just talked about rescue soldiers, scout the hinterlands. Yeah, not the bees. The ultimate bioweapon. It's the perfect bioweapon. Well, they are if you get him to swarm. He's in the hinterlands. Oh. How long does it take? That's a new map, so it's probably a bigger mission than I'm going to think. It's like a new area. I think we'll just go find the... Get them their damn bees. Does everyone want the bees? I don't know how long that'll take, though. I don't know how someone would come to this idea, but I can see the use. There's a large area to search, however. A memo to... It's probably like a collection quest. Memo from Josephine, written on a note from Sarah. Know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how. To jar them safe but angry. Stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah scribbled a jar of bees hitting someone in the face, also a butt. She's so random. You can send runners along the bonds. If this weapon can help, it will be found. No, send some runners off for the bees.
Let us begin.
Takes some 27 minutes. That's not an actual mission I had to do. I see. Alright. Cult of Andraste. Before the fifth blight and the betrayal of the hero of Ferelden, the rival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon they believed to be Andraste reborn. But the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the temple, Sacred Ashes. But there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerned search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful for the Inquisition. This is a task best left to a few agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magics. I have just the ones in mind. Find these passages, but we have enough soldiers for a search. They will simply need to be careful. Okay, you go.
Let's see what we have.
Makes sense. Tavern of High Winter. Two concerns, tavern. Okay. That requires time. Send them. But, there's a nobleman's concern. Your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. Black Emporium. Voices of the winds speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Xenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations. Establishment. Hand delivered by a cloaked figure in twilight. Mysterious. Yeah, we'll just get both that new girl stuff out of the way. So, Red Jenny says drop and grab. Make no sense of this. The Herald found her. Perhaps he can advise. Letter from Sarah follows. For your big hats, Lord, whoever says you're rubbish. Servants don't care, but could. Drop a few things for them. They'll give Josephine a surprise. I think scrolls or something. Sarah. Scribbled heraldic symbols and directions are below. Also Sarah's name 37 times. 57 minutes. Sure.
All right.
Alright, we're gonna quickly go to the hinterlands and see if we can find the Grey Warden guy. Get that no-time war table mod? That sounds like it would just yell, would you like to gather your party and venture forth? Sounds like it'd be a little bit a little bit unfair. It might make you out-level some stuff you shouldn't be doing. So I'll play the game the way it wants to be played. Like, I'm guessing the clock still ticks as long as you're in the game. War table is designed to sell microtransactions. Oh, I haven't seen any yet. Like, more things you can do all at once. Alright, let me check my map. The Lone Warden. Okay, that's where it's at. Alright, we have something to do here. Let me talk to my requisitions officer, see if they need anything.
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Hinterlands puzzle box requisition. Just find us things. Let me travel over here real quick. Yeah, I haven't seen any options to buy anything, so I don't really know there's microtransactions at all. I don't see any like stores or anything. There was multiplayer in this game? The fuck? I need to get up there somehow. Didn't I deal with all that down there earlier? It was like yelling for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna guess you can't go around that way and get to it. So where's the entrance? Maybe I can cheese my way up by jumping. Nope. Maybe we go around. No way there would be lily pads growing that close to a waterfall. Fluid physics way. It looks nice. That's why it's there. How do you guys walk up that slope so easily? Come on. It's like Death Stranding all over again. You incept even one sin into your brain, you will. I think you meant insert? Well, thank you, I guess. Thank you for the insertion. You missed Death Stranding, might rewatch those streams. That's a lot of streams to rewatch. See you later, Puff. We're almost done as well. I'm just gotta find this dude. Would I ever stream Death Stranding? I did stream Death Stranding. I would never stream it again because once is enough. Let me save.
Right there and there, no gaps. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall. Warden Blackwall.
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said that?
Are those my men?
That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come.
You had pee dreams. What is it? You had an entire dream about peeing. Interesting. Yeah, I know you're talking about from Death Stranding. I'm just like, what, was it a good dream though? Yeah, it's usually how you wet the bed.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
Greetings are in order.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
Wow, usually when you get really defensive without anyone accusing you of something, it's just very suspicious. Suspicious. And where are the Wardens? I wasn't accusing Wardens yet. Well, yet, that yet ruins the entire phrase.
So where are the rest of you?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
You only have that emote for one more day? No. It's been worth it, hasn't it?
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Anderfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone...
Weren't most of them killed in your origins?
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Alina is ready to report in. Return to the war table for a reward.
Position. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
How can you alone help?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the skies.
How long is it the Grey Wardens live after they become a warden? It's only like 15 or so years, right?
Like I said, there are treaties.
I forgot that detail.
But it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a
30
warden
years after they drink the blood?
of people.
Hey, Drino, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. Just in time. But thank you. Welcome to the Moo. Use those emotes, my man. Yes, join the Inquisition.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both
So is he a new party member?
And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Yep, he is. What is he? He is a warrior. Another sword and board, huh? Oh well, no, we got 2 new characters tonight. Not too shabby. I think we need to like build up our our Inquisition power before we can take on the next story mission. That's what I don't like that. That's that same shit where you gotta like build up your reputation before you can get to the story content of the game. I hate it when a game does that. It's like, nope. You sit here and you think about what you've done. You haven't played enough of our side quests. Then you can have more fun. Cool, the game crashed for reasons I'm not sure why. Why did it do that? Cool, I just lost an hour and 23 minutes of footage because I was literally seconds away from pressing the stop record button. I love a good game. I think me saving caused it to crash. Why? Why must that be the cause? Corrupted. I don't know if it corrupted it. I think the save, it was fine. I think. Who knows? But I can always replay that section. I have saves from before it. Anyways, chat, I think we're done. Yeah, we're done for the night. Sorry, that's a kind of a downer of an ending. Just like game crash right when I'm done. Oh well. Chat, thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for all the subs and gift subs and bits tonight as well. Much appreciated. Thank you to my wonderful mod team as well, and thank you guys for being so chill. I should be back streaming again tomorrow, so hopefully if you have time to say hello, be sure to stop by. See if we can get up to some fun together. I'm like super sleepy right now, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. Chat, I'm gonna call it a night. You guys enjoy the rest of your morning, rest of your night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you then. Love all of you. Night.